Hey, what's up, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna. So today I'm telling you guys a high school story time. The story takes place back in high school. I hope you enjoy this. Leave a like if you do. It's pretty fucking. It was a not a fun time for me to say the least. Okay, but it ended kind of good, kind of bad, kind of good. Okay, so the story takes place back in high school. I was actually in 10th grade, and there was this girl who I never really liked that much, just because she had this attitude towards everyone, and I don't not like a lot of people, if that makes sense. I'm saying like a lot. But I don't not like a lot of people. But she always had an attitude towards me for no reason. Like, I remember my first day of high school, I couldn't find a class. And I was like, hey, do you know where this class is? And she's like, no, I don't know. And I don't know you. So please leave me alone. And I was just like, all right, my bad. Like, shit. Like, that's so rude to say to somebody. Like, all she had to say was like, no, I don't know where it is. Sorry. And like, she could have just walked away and I would have never bothered her again. But no. So anyway, I didn't really like her from day one. And this day in particular, I walked into school. I was tired as fuck, just kind of already having a bad day. I was really tired and I was behind on homework like always and just not having a good day. And I accidentally bumped into her boyfriend walking in the hallway while she was with him. And I was like, yo, my bad. And he's like, oh, it's all good. And then his fucking girlfriend, aka the mean girl, she's like, yeah, watch where you're going. Don't hit my boyfriend. And I just looked at her and I was like, it was an accident, clearly. And she's like, well, leave him alone. I was like, I wasn't not leaving him alone. And she's like, all right, good, then keep going, keep walking. I was like, okay, you have a good one. And she just whispers under her breath, asshole. And I turn around, I'm like, what? And she goes, I didn't say anything. I go, yeah, you did. You just called me an asshole. And she goes, oh, well, if the shoe fits. And I got so mad. I just couldn't hold it in anymore. I was like, all right, whatever, go fuck yourself. And I turn around and start walking away. And I hear her boyfriend go, hey, the fuck you just say to my girl, bro? The fuck you just say? And I kept walking. He's like, dude, fuck this dude. I'm not even going to entertain him. Like, they're both ridiculous. So I kept walking, and he kept going, yeah, fuck you. Keep walking, keep walking. Like, he just kept trying to taunt me. He kept going and going. And I didn't even get that mad at him because, like, you know, it's his girlfriend. He's going to blindly defend her no matter what. So I didn't even, like, really care that he was saying that shit to me. I was just more mad about me getting blamed for an accident. You know what I mean? Like, I did that on purpose. I never would. So I ignored them both, and I walked to my first class, and I just pretty much went about my day. And about third period came around, and I went to my locker to grab a folder, and I opened my locker, and on the top shelf of my locker, I saw something I thought I would never see, like, ever. And I was like, no, that's not what I think it is. Like, that's fucking disgusting. And I don't even know how to, like, it's so gross to describe, but there was a condom just chilling there on the top shelf. Just chilling there, opened, with no packaging around it. So, like, I didn't even want to touch it. It was probably used. I still don't know to this day. I think it was, but I was so fucking pissed, and I immediately knew who to blame. I knew it was those motherfuckers. Either the girl or the boy did it. So I slammed my locker, didn't even try to take it out of my locker, because I didn't have any gloves or anything to touch it with or pick it up with. So I went back to my class, and I waited till the bell rang. And when the bell rang, I went over to their locker, and they were both just standing there. And I walked up to them, and I look at both of them, and I go, so did one of you put a fucking condom in my locker? A used-looking condom? And her boyfriend goes, one of us? No, both of us did it. And I go, fuck you both. And he goes, what are you going to do about it? And he gets up in my face. And I was like, all right, dude, cool. I'll see you later. And he's like, exactly, you're bitch made. And I was like, okay, all right, man, whatever. So I walked over to the nearest bathroom, grabbed some paper towel, and then I left the bathroom and went to my locker quickly, and I grabbed the condom and paper towel and wrapped it up. Yeah, I wrapped the condom up. That sounds kind of ironic. But I wrapped the condom up in a paper towel, and I left it in my locker for the rest of the day until the bell rang from the final class. So we were all leaving and going home. So I grabbed the paper towel wrapped up condom, and I wait until I see them at their locker, and I wait from a far distance. And I see him get his things out of his locker, and she was all ready to go, and he puts his hoodie on and his backpack, and he starts walking out of school with her. He's walking her out. And he walks her to her bus, and then after she gets on the bus, he starts walking away from her bus, and he got on the sidewalk with a bunch of other people to walk home. And luckily, he was in a big crowd of people, none of his friends, just random people that were also walking home, so I blended right into the middle of them. And I don't know how no one caught this, but I quickly unwrapped the paper towel condom, and I pinch it through the paper towel, so most of it is exposed, and I dropped the condom in his hood, and immediately I turned around and like fast walked as quick as I could all the way to my friend's car and got a ride home with him. And I told him exactly what happened that day. He's like, holy fuck, dude, like what if you got caught? Like what if he caught you doing that? was like, he probably would have tried to fight me on sight. Like, there's no doubt. So anyway, I pretty much just went about my day after that. And the next morning came along, and I walk into school, and the first person at my locker I see, what do you know? It's fucking him and his girlfriend, and he looks pissed. And he walks up to me, he gets right in my face. He goes, all right, so we doing this here or after school? And I was like, doing what? He's like, we're going to fight. You know what the fuck you did? I was like, what did I do? He goes, bro, I put my hood up. It got in my fucking hair. And I just looked at him, and I started laughing so hard. I was like, I'm sorry, man, but that's just funny as fuck. I don't know what to tell you. He's like, I'm literally about to go upstairs and tell the main office what you fucking did. And I go, oh, you want to play that game? Okay, how about I go upstairs and say, hey, this person and his girlfriend put what seems to be a used condom in my fucking locker. That condom, I don't know if they used it or not, but if they did use it, it could have been on school grounds. Who knows? Because I know for a fact you motherfuckers have probably fucked in the bathroom a few times this year. So why don't I just go tell them? And he's just like, nah, don't fucking do that, or you're really going to be in a lot of trouble. I was like, oh yeah, am I going to be in a lot of trouble, or what are you going to do about it? Because you sure as hell won't be in school anymore. Like, you're going to get fucking expelled. And he's like, fuck you. And he turned around and just walked away. And I never heard from him again after that. He completely left me alone for the rest of the year. And you know what the funniest part about this whole thing is? His girlfriend was so nice to me after this. Like, every time in the hall, she'd make eye contact with me. She'd like nod her head or something to say hello, or like she'd wave. Like, she was so nice after this because she knew, like, what they did was fucked up. Like, really fucked up. And yeah, he never fucked with me again. She didn't either. And in the end, I guess everything ended okay. Still just a very disgusting thing to ever do. So don't ever do that. Just enjoy the story time and never ever do that in any scenario ever. Never do what they did and never respond like I did. Because yeah, I don't know. It's just gross. And I still don't know to this day if that condom was used or not. I really don't know. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this story time and found it funny. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I would really appreciate it. Leave your guys' stories in the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys all later. Peace.